Hey, what's going on everyone? Devin Knupp here with another video. And today's video, I wanted to kind of just let you guys know what's actually going on a lot of like the YouTube space that I've noticed. And more specifically, people that like try to educate you on specific topics. And it's kind of annoying in a sense, the problem that I have with this kind of like current issue, but I think this is something that it kind of really separates the difference of those who are going to be successful and then those that are going to kind of cheat their way through everything and then not be able to find success and not actually be able to get results. Like they're just trying to find the easiest path possible when, to be honest with you guys, there's going to be a decent amount of work going into whatever you're going to do. So with this, the reason why I'm talking, like, what's going on? Like, what am I talking about? So what I've noticed is, as some of you guys know, I started making YouTube videos I started growing YouTube channels that were able to go viral on top of like a lot of the stuff that I do, like a lot of like the wholesaling stuff. And I noticed someone actually released the niche that I was in. Not necessarily like they were calling me out, but I noticed that someone else made a video on like how to make money in the niche that I'm in specifically. They made a whole YouTube video about it. And with this, I watched the video and they probably only got like 80% of the information right in the video. A lot of the stuff actually inside of there, it'll actually steer you the wrong way, what I noticed. And I started to think to myself, how many other things have I watched that they don't actually give you the full picture? They just give you like a little snippet of it and make it seem just super easy, no resistance whatsoever. And then when people actually try it, they're unable to get success. And thinking about it, there's a lot of people that out there that do that, not necessarily intentionally. I think a lot of these people have like their best interest in mind for everybody else, like to be able to have success, or they're trying to bring value to people. And I think that's totally okay. Obviously, there's some people that are like literally just trying to make as much money as possible, trying to get the most minimal amount of information that makes it seem pretty legit, and then trying to profit off of it. Obviously, there's people out there like that. But for the most part, I think most people have everyone else's interest in mind, trying to help them being able to have success. But a lot of people also try to like push you over to a course and make it seem as though it's impossible to have success unless you watch their course. And I don't know, that kind of like rubs me the wrong way in a sense. But I know like I sell my own course. I talk about stuff all the time on this channel where I try to show you how to do something. And for the most part, I talk about real estate wholesaling. But what I usually do is I try to give you guys all of the information up front. Like I just try to lay everything out on the table. And I've gotten tons of people that have messaged me with success stories off of my channel, just like watching these YouTube videos. I never received any money whatsoever from that person, and they've been able to get success. And I love that. I love it when people are able to go out there and make money and be able to change their life and be able to find something that they are actually interested in, or be able to have more freedom inside of their life to be able to do the things that they want. I love that. I don't care if I ever got a single dollar for them. It just warms my heart up just as much as those that give me money to help educate them to be able to make money in real estate wholesaling specifically. And on top of this, the reason why I sell a course is because I will give my all to that person as much as possible. Or on top of that, like it depends on which one you jump inside of, but one of them, like it's usually just, I try to give you all the information up front so you save as much time as possible. Because all the information is out there, it's just, I'm trying to give it all to you so that way you don't have to spend countless amount of hours going through trying to figure out the right answers. Other than that, I literally give everything away on this channel. I've made almost 400 videos on this channel, and I've covered every single just about nitpicky little topic that involves real estate wholesaling on here. The only things that I haven't covered are like really other real estate topics like that aren't necessarily real estate wholesaling inside of here. So I don't jump around too much here and there. I've tried talking about other topics that I have interest in and then just kind of putting it out there to see if there is an audience for it. But other than that, I just like purely talk about wholesaling on here. So what is the point of all this? Why am I talking about this, and why am I kind of like complaining about it? And I don't want this necessarily to be a complaint video or anything like that, but I just want you guys to be aware. I want you to know that if anybody ever pushes something out there that it just seems way too good to be true. With like, they could have the best explanation of how to do it and why it works and why it's able to generate revenue, but if it just seems like so easy to get into, just be aware there's probably going to be a lot more problems that are going to be associated with it, or not necessarily problems, but there's going to be a lot more resistance than you thought before you jumped into it. And not necessarily trying to push you the wrong way or try to push you away from going out there and doing that. It's just understand that it's going to be hard. Eventually, something's going to come up. If something makes money really quickly, there's probably some sort of clause to it. There, like, maybe you can make $20,000 in a month from it. You're able to go out there and do that right away, but maybe that income source is not very consistent. Maybe it's just like a trend or something, or something just like something comes up to where you're able to make money quickly and you're not able to consistently do that over a year. So just really understand that. That's really all I wanted to put out inside of this video. And just understand whatever content that you're watching, just understand, like, if it's just like a one-off video, understand that most of the times there's a lot more to it. Obviously, you can always just dive into it. Someone else has probably made a video on that same exact topic, but that is literally all they talk about. I would much rather trust a person that literally all they talk about is, let's use an example. Let's say Shopify. Let's say you have one guy that just does like make money online videos, and they teach you how to make money online, and it's just a bunch of general topics. And then there's someone, and then they talk about a topic like Shopify, and they break down like kind of like the base layer stuff. Oh, you find a product in China, and then you set up a store like this, and then you start marketing it on Facebook. And like literally that's the whole thing of the video. Versus the person that literally every single day or 90% of their content is about Shopify drop shipping. Who would I trust more to get the information from? I'd probably trust a person that literally all they ever talk about is Shopify drop shipping versus a person that just talks general about making money online, unless they've made a decent library of videos talking about how step-by-step to do it on their channel. Other than that, I would honestly just probably go buy a course, especially the position that I am in now, where I have a lot more financial freedom. I would much rather just buy a course from somebody that I know is getting a decent amount of success or has been able to generate student results, and just pay that person so that way I can save myself a lot of time. But with this, I'm really just kind of running you guys through what's going through my head. Whenever I come across like different tutorials or different like general like beginner content kind of audience made for videos. I know I put that out there terribly and worded that terribly, but for like any video that just super general, just understand like this is what I would do inside of there and what I recommend that you should go out there and do. So for example, if you're trying to get into real estate wholesaling and you made it to this channel, I think this is probably one of the best channels out there. I mean, there's a couple other people that I really recommend as well. But as far as like if you're trying to get into real estate wholesaling, this probably is one of the best channels for just having all of the content out there, all of the specifics for at least beginners. And then there's a couple other people that I really recommend that I just know that they have other people's results in mind, trying to get other people's results. And those are the type of people that I would really recommend, or if I personally was to get into the space, I would really watch. Whereas there's other people that they've made like 2 videos on real estate wholesaling and then they're selling a course on that. Just be weary, kind of understanding what the bounds of the content actually looks like and how it's structured is really what I'm saying at the end of the day. And am I the perfect picture for any of this? Probably not. Like, I know I've made videos on different topics and everything and just kind of testing stuff out, but for the most part, I know, like, I just want you guys to be aware of a lot of this stuff that's going on. I'm not calling anybody out. This isn't geared towards anyone specifically. It's just the community as a whole for people that make videos about making money quickly or making money online. So anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you were able to get something out of this. I want you guys to all be able to go out there and have massive amounts of success in whatever you're trying to go out there and do. So anyways, if you got any value out of this, please drop a like down below. And like always, Man, I really butchered that. And anyways, if you haven't already, join the fam, join the gang by hitting the subscribe button down below. And like always, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.